and welcome to Blabbermouths. As always, I'm Emma.
And I'm Anna. I'm so excited for Emma to be back. I don't know why I'm excited for you to be back. You're here.
Specifically me, I love it. Yes, it's good to be back. It has been a busy week. And how has it all been for you?
It's been a busy week.
It has.
There
it's
has
been insane.
so much going on, which we'll get into very soon because we're going to talk about one particular part that I think took up a big portion of particularly your week, but also my week.
Yeah, 100%.
But apart from that, I'm trying to think. What else? Actually, no, it was all just consumed by that one thing. I've been procrastinating a lot about uni stuff. Yeah, that's still happening. That's not solved yet.
No, me neither.
What else? We went to a few coffee shops. Oh, we went to a lovely coffee shop, which we never actually filmed.
Yeah, we do. We had this really bad habit.
We're going to go back to it for our video, so we won't reveal what it is. But all I'm going to say, it was like I was like stepping through a little portal to Paris. That's all I'll say.
It was, but we had this really bad habit of going to coffee shops and then not recording.
It.
Yeah, because we do go to coffee shops.
And then the one that we do have for this week, we absolutely flustered filming it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I look annoyed, but.
It's fine. We did it.
It has been an insanely few busy weeks, and like I'm excited to be back because I've not been on Blabbermouths for a very long time. Actually, it's been probably about 4 weeks. You know.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Which is crazy.
One of the things that kept us so busy was, of course, charity campsite, which Emma did an absolutely incredible job in producing.
I didn't write that part in the scripts, but
I wrote that bit. I wrote that bit. But like before we crack on with the rest of the show. How are you feeling? Because obviously we did 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you still feeling tired?
Can we also just point out that actually this girl here presented the whole thing?
Yeah, but like
she presented the whole thing.
Emma ran it. Emma was running it. Honestly, the week before was honestly, I really it was a bit scary to be around you, to be honest, because
really
you were very stressed.
I was so worried.
I was just trying to be like so supportive, as a supportive best friend of like, it's gonna be fine. You can do it.
I think
you were very stressed.
I think the hardest thing for me was because obviously you were presenting it, and I think I wanted it to be good for obviously you and Ollie, because if people don't know, like me, Ollie and Anna are like really good friends, like we're all like best friends, and so I wanted it to be good for you guys. Oh wow, I look so good in that photo.
Sorry, just to jump in, that was ever about like I think about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
you got a splurge of energy.
I did. I think,
and like out of nowhere.
I think I had my first Red Bull. And I was like ready in it.
I've never seen you drink so much Red Bull.
Sorry. I only actually had one.
Continue.
But so I think obviously compared to last year as well, I wanted to like, if I'm being honest, like obviously it's for charity, and at the end of the day, you know, any money that we raise is incredible. But in my head, I was like, if we don't beat last year's, I would have been disappointed.
And we really did beat last year's.
We did.
By about 600 and something pounds.
Which is mental.
We raised £1,650, which is, I mean, I still feel a little bit speechless over it. When it was like the next day, I think it was like the Saturday or Sunday, and we like looked at the total of how much we raised, and like it had gone up £200 since we'd even finished the broadcast. I remember we went for a coffee, considering we spent 24 hours together, we still thought we've not had enough. We went for a coffee after we'd finished the broadcast.
I keep telling people this because everyone's like, oh, you must have gone straight to sleep. I was like, no, me and Anna went for lunch.
We actually went for a little coffee and a pastry. And I had a cheese toastie. It was brilliant.
It was lovely.
We needed to have some kind of debrief after it because so much happened in 24 hours.
So much happened.
We needed to have a little moment.
But can I use this time to just literally say, like, thank you to every single person involved, because I mean, like, there was such a whole team behind it. I think I've got a lot of credit, but it wasn't just me. Like, the co-producers.
The overnight team was incredible.
The overnight team were incredible. The energy they gave, like, the editing, the visual side of things, like, the Race Across Manchester team, the Dance Fun team, all the co-producers, everyone who did a single hour, like, all of you, honestly, it would not be possible without you. And I think you definitely agree. Like, they kept the energy going. And honestly, Anna and Ollie were absolutely phenomenal.
I could not be more thankful for like every presenter, every group that came in every single hour, the whole overnight team. They really kept me and Ollie going. That is what kept us going, was the people around us. Obviously, knowing we were doing it for such an amazing cause and something that was very close to our hearts, mind in Salford. So it was amazing to be able to raise money for them. But it was the people around us in the night, through the night, coming on every hour, bringing that energy that kept us awake and going. So
reflecting now, because I know you got asked it a lot throughout the broadcast.
Yeah.
But like, you were probably quite tired.
I was so
Is there like, give me like 3 highlights.
Honestly, so we played a game of traitors on it, which was
that
so
was really
good.
Was it the one with all of us overnight?
Yeah,
Molly and Phoebe and Ollie introduced us to it originally.
They introduced it to us. That was really good. I loved playing with them. But when we had a bigger group, that was really good.
Guess who got voted out straight away?
Honestly, I turned on Emma.
Yeah. Also, if you watch this back, actually, if you do watch this back, watch the highlights reel, watch the hours, watch it. It's all recorded. It's all on Shock TV's YouTube channel.
Which is kind of scary.
I know. I'm literally.
The fact that it's all out there.
I know. Which is mad.
Who knows what happened past 3 a.m.
I got like all 3 traitors, Alfie, Ollie, and Anna. Like, just all turned on me directly, and all 3 of them go, "Yeah, it's Emma. We don't trust her." I was like, amazing. Like,
I said, that wasn't even planned. That was all pure eye contact of like, who are we gonna?
Yeah, it was me. Amazing.
We turned everyone on you.
I know you really did, but it was.
I loved
the traitors.
I honestly loved that hour we did karaoke.
Yeah.
Our little edition of Loathing. You know, what is this feeling? Loved that.
Yeah, that was good.
That made it into the highlights, which was a surprise when we watched that back.
Yeah.
Loved that. But then also we all sang Unwritten, which was so nice.
Yeah,
you could really tell that everyone was just like bringing the energy together.
The third one. I need one more from you, Anna.
Honestly, I think it was, and I think I said this on the broadcast. It was every hour hearing what they did to help their mental health. It was so interesting, I think, to hear the different answers, but also the similarities. I really got the impression of like how important to have people around them is. The importance of friendships, the importance of like having friends around you. You really felt that when people were saying, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it was incredible.
What was your favourite moment?
Oh, for me?
One moment.
Oh, that's really hard. I think similarly to you, I think probably like doing karaoke was fun last year, and it was really like, you know, you get in Shock, I feel like, and like Quays and societies like this, like, you know, you kind of know of people, but when you spend like 24 hours with someone, you get to know them a little bit better, and you know, it was truly, and I think for me karaoke was always stand up because I just think it was like, it's like that, I think it was like, was it 3 a.m.
It was 3 a.m.
So it's like, for me, the scariest part is the start, because I was like, I just wanted to start. Like, I just want to know that it's going to be okay. I think when it hit 3 a.m, we were doing karaoke, we were all singing together, I was like, you know what? We're going to do this. Like, we're going to make it through. And I think until you get to like that point, it's like, oh God, there's so many things going on.
Although, I tell you what, actually, I have not even told you this.
Oh, no.
I walked into a table when we were doing karaoke, and the next day, I've woken up with like a swollen bit on my leg, and it's gone purple.
Oh my gosh! Bless you.
I
Are you
have no
okay?
idea how it happened, but I must have really walked into a table.
Oh gosh!
But looking a little bit before that, you actually escaped Manchester. It was almost like you were prepping yourself for the busy week to come.
No, but I wasn't, because I was in Birmingham the week before, and then I went to Wales.
But you escaped a little bit.
I did, yes.
Where did you go? What happened? What were you doing?
So I headed to Peak District with my friend for a walk, and it was so nice. And it's only 10 minutes, literally, on a train, and about like £5. So I thought I'd record it and see. Let's see how we got on.
Yeah, let's roll the video. Let's see how we got on.
Hey guys, so random. Look at us into the mountain. Oh, I got your hat. Look at my hat. We had to go a trip to the Peak District today. My friend Isla. Hello. She lives in Sheffield. Obviously, I live in Manchester, so easy commute. It was like £10, literally, which is crazy. We're not lost yet, but it is just a bit foggy, so yeah, come with us on a little hike to try and not get lost. Look at that, so cute. We're not lost yet, so I'm really proud of Isla so far. Oh, it's so pretty. God, such hikers.
I would have got to 4999.
Oh my god, yeah, you would have done it well. We just hiking, and I love the colours, and Isla just decked it. Like, I literally turned around and Isla's like, oh.
We were literally just having a conversation about fucking quicksand, and then I fall in it.
And I was like, oh my god, because I didn't realise it happened. I was just like stood there, I was like, I just didn't move. But you're okay, but bless you, look.
Wet foot.
Oh. Yeah, but me and my dogs are still going strong, actually. They're not very particularly like hiking boots, but yay! Say hey. Almost at the top. Yay! I am so happy right now. You like been going through it.
I have. We have been through it.
Yeah, sorry, what did you say?
I said we fell, we got lost.
We literally do. I didn't record that, but we did literally get lost. But it was all worth it. It's absolutely fine. I want to apologise for our bad language in that. I actually edited that really, really quickly because it's been a very long weekend.
That's fine.
But yeah, so we were just having a great time. I think the fact that, you know, that's so close to Manchester, and I think I need to make more use of the fact that the Peak District is literally right there.
Maybe we need to go and try and find a little coffee recommendation out there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and we can go for a wander. Yeah, because I did bring it up to you. I was like, Anna, would you go Peak District with me? And you were like, I'm not going if I don't have a coffee.
No. I said I would go, but I like a reward. Like, I like to go on walks with purpose. I'm the exact same at home when I go on like family walks, family dog walks. Like, I love a good walk, don't get me wrong. I like a little reward.
Would you go for a Sunday roast?
I love a Sunday roast.
Oh, it was so good.
A walk with a Sunday roast, a walk with a coffee or a pint. Like, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, it just needs a reward.
Even if you just gave me a packet of crisps, I'd be happy. But I like some kind of, you know, reward for my hard work, for my walk, you know?
So fair. We'll go and get a roast and a coffee and
Thank you.
maybe even a beer as well.
Yeah.
But it was so nice. And from doing the charity broadcast, one thing a lot of people mentioned was how going outside and reconnecting with nature is what they do the most to help with their mental health. Would you agree with this, Anna?
100% I would, because, and I definitely think I noticed it because obviously we spent like 24 hours inside. There was some moments that me and Ollie said, actually, we need to just go outside for a moment. And like, shout out, because I actually said that it got really sunny at one point and I was like, oh, I'd love to go outside for a nice coffee. And then they actually did that, and that was great. But afterwards we both said, actually, we need, because when we went for coffee afterwards, we sat outside. Even though it was a bit cold, we were both a bit like, we need to just sit outside for a moment.
Yeah, I needed to be in the air.
We needed to just a bit reconnect with nature a little bit. And I feel like, like, especially with mental health, I feel like you sometimes do need to do that.
Well, that's the thing that was, to be fair, about that day. Like, I think it was honestly one of the most mentalist weeks of my life. There was so much going on, and I think, like, I got a lot of bad news, and I was just a bit in my head a little bit. And then I think my friend Isla, so we actually worked together at home, she messaged me like, let's go to the Peak District. I was like, okay, I'm on my way.
I love it when people spontaneously message you. It's like they know. It's like,
how
how did they know?
It was like she knew. And I think it was nice to go as well with someone from home, someone that like knows me so well, and then to go on a walk and just like feel so far away from everything. I think sometimes you need that because, especially when you live in a city, it can always feel like the world is on top of you sometimes.
I 100% agree with you.
And I think when you go in, like, because I obviously live in like a small town, when you go in just like you're in fields, you're like, actually, it's really not that deep.
No, honestly, I agree, because like coming from small town as well, like countryside, I think when you either go back home or like even when like mum and dad come up and they like take you out in the car somewhere and you go in the car somewhere and it's like you're literally not even that far, you're like just surrounded by a lake and you have a little walk, like that is so nice to escape and to get that level of like escape with it. I think it's just so nice. 100%.
And I think that's what actually really helped me. It was just like, you know, you'd climbed a mountain and you just look out, and we didn't do one thing I would like to say, Mam Tor has steps. How did I never know that? I was like, I genuinely thought, like, couldn't be up, but like all these people like going for a hike. I was like, I thought they were gonna have to climb up this. I mean, it is still a massive mountain, but I was like,
stairs.
Yeah, I was like, lovely.
Love that.
Yeah, but then we went under a different route. I think there's this app that you can get as well, which gives you different routes that you can do. Which was really fun because we did get lost, but it was a bit of adventure.
Yeah, but despite the busy week we had last week, we still managed somehow, I've got no idea how we've managed to do this, a coffee trip.
Yeah, that's right. We headed to Black Sheep Coffee, which I am so surprised we had never gone to before.
Me too. Let's roll the VT and see what we thought.
So we've come to Black Sheep very randomly, but we've not been before, so we thought might as well try it in a coffee video. So I got an Americano and a chicken spitzer sandwich because they have a little meal deal. So yeah, taste test. I know the coffee's good. I like it.
We particularly come here because we want to mention that they do a £2 coffee student Mondays kind of thing. So if there's any students that are watching, they do a £2 deal on a Monday where you can get coffee, and obviously that's a banging deal for a student because coffee nowadays is ridiculously expensive.
Also, obviously we are in a rush because we have so much to do. I'm not ready for this week at all, but I've got a chicken strips with sandwich. What a taste test of that sandwich. So you got the same room, didn't you?
Because there was a deal. There was a little lunch deal. I think it was like £5.99.
Just crazy still, but
white Americano. We'll do a taste test. Like that, good kick. And then I got a chicken and bacon club sandwich,
ooh, so similar to me actually.
which if I can get it out.
Ooh, that's great.
Realised we never finished the clips, but me and Emma have now parted ways. We ended up taking our coffees to go because it is just such a busy time right now, guys. There is no time in the day, so it is just go, go, go. So we will go back to us in the studio now to see our final thoughts on Black Sheep coffee.
Oh,
I'm laughing at the like massive bite I took out of my sandwich.
it was a cartoon bite. She goes,
and then I just like, because it was a thick sandwich.
like the way that you did like cartoon, like you were like, I'm
couldn't-
preparing myself.
I couldn't
and
speak afterwards. I was just like,
stunning. Well, that was.
do you know what? I think watching that, obviously, this is not from a coffee perspective, but actually, what was I going to say?
That how much was going on?
How much was going on, and like how
Hello.
more relaxed we feel now.
Oh my gosh! I think one
It's
thing I
actually
will
quite
say-
nice to watch that back and be like, wow,
Yeah.
okay, we can breathe now.
But I think, can I just say, like, honestly, I think you can look at people and think they've got their life together.
Oh
And I
my
think
word,
in
yes.
my case very much, and your case in this case as well, don't know why I've said case so many times, but when you watch that video, like, we were stressed out our minds. I remember my mum rang me straight after charity campsite and was like, have you survived? Have you done it? Like, because she was just like, do as much as you can, because I genuinely didn't think it was going to happen. Like, I was so anxious about it because I had so much going on. I was in Birmingham the week before. I was like, I don't think this can happen. I actually don't think it could happen.
I feel like people don't realise that either. Like I think people don't realise actually Emma has had so much going on, that she's been so busy, and like
stressed out of
from a
mind.
friend perspective, but then also as your presenter, like
I felt really bad because like you got let into my stress.
No. I'm saying like I'm so proud of you, and you should be so
Aw.
proud of yourself, because I think a lot of people don't realise everything that you had going on, and like that's fine. People obviously aren't gonna know, but as someone who has known everything that you've gone through, and how busy your week was, the fact that you got to the end of it and you smashed it, like.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
If I had one of those little, like, you know, the little sound effect buttons where they have the clap, like, I'd press it, but I don't have that. But yeah, like, you need, honestly, like, so much credit.
Oh, that's really kind. I think, again, I couldn't have done it without, like, you and Ollie were so incredible. Like, you know what, I wish I could shout out everyone's names here, but yeah, just everyone was so supportive and so incredible. And I think it just shows the, you know, incredible people that are part of like student radio, student TV. Like, it's such a supportive environment. And also, you know what, like, if you're doubting yourself, you know, you can do it. Like, you can do it. Like, look at how stressed we were. And I think I did put my stress on, you know, put our stress out in each for a little bit.
But like, that's why it's so important you share your stress with people, because
true.
it was an honour to like be able to help you through it.
Oh.
But sorry, go back to coffee. What
Yes.
did you think
Oh,
of
yeah,
it?
sorry.
Like, that place that we go to, that's in Spinningfields, and it's actually one of our probably most common study spots.
Yes, I would love to like actually shout it out for a study spot, because
So good.
honestly, like, Black Sheep obviously is a chain. It's not an
It's not
independent
independent,
brand.
so we do apologise.
Yeah, but that if I'm going to go and study, I will always go there, because it's like en route into Manchester, but it's like it's far enough out that it's never too busy. Like, you
It's
can
never
get a seat.
too busy there. It's a really good study spot. And actually, if you're a student on a Monday, so today, guys, they do a £2 drink Monday. So you can get like matcha, you can get like lemonades. If you're not a coffee drinker, like, they do it for everything. £2 drinks on a Monday, which an average price to an iced coffee would be like, I'd say £3, if not more. So to be able to get it for £2, and it's a really good study spot, like, I think that was one of the reasons why we're like, let's make this a recommendation, because we know already we really like it.
Yeah.
Coffee itself, what we saying?
I think it's not like stand out or anything,
No.
but it does a job, like.
It's decent. They do a student discount as well, so
Yeah.
I think from a student perspective, it's one of the better coffee shops because it's not too busy. There's loads of locations. There's like reliable Wi-Fi.
Spinning Fields upstairs, like there's an
In the
upstairs
corner.
area, and it's really good
And there's
because
chargers.
yes, that's the thing. So there's like a line of tables, and I know loads of my friends like go there because you
Yeah.
just like you get your table and you get your charger underneath, and you're like set up, and it's open to like. I think
It's
like
open
7,
later
8,
as
9.
well, so
Yeah.
I think it is one of those cafes that as students, it's a good recommendation. Coffee taste, I'd say
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it obviously doesn't compete with some of those other independent ones we've gone to for a coffee taste,
Yeah.
but from a student perspective, I would recommend.
Yeah. So I'm glad we did that one actually.
Yeah, so am I. I think that's a good recommendation from us. Now, there's no challenge today, but I thought we could do something a little bit different.
Okay.
With International Women's Day coming up this Saturday, what are we
We
going to do?
thought, I don't know what we thought. We thought, why not have a chat about the women in our lives that we appreciate the most and give them a little shout out.
Honestly, I think it's so important to do because International Women's Day coming up on Saturday, obviously we recognise like the journey that women have been on, and like Fem next week we've got an International Women's Day dedicated episode, and
Yes,
all
we
of
do.
this will be unpacked even further, so check that out. Make sure you're watching next Monday. There won't be Blabbermouths, but there is a
Wait,
Fem
can
special.
I do a little shout out? Don't know why I'm holding my hand up. I'm literally on the screen.
Yes, you can, Emma.
Thank you. Why am I doing that? Not
Yes,
me
you
again.
can, Emma.
Excuse me.
What do you want to say?
I want to say, right, earlier on, and I know we've been waffling a lot this episode.
We have been
but
waffling, but they love it.
I would love to give a massive, huge shout out to Anna because right, as Anna said, I have been on through a lot the past few weeks, and it has been a stressful weeks. And the past few episodes of Fem, like I've not been able to be there. And Blabbermouths, I've had to run in last minute. Like even today, I've never read the script.
She's never read the
before.
yours, have you?
No
You're doing
idea what's
amazing,
going on.
sweetie.
Thank you. Like I had no idea what's going on, and you know what? I came in and I was like, it's fine, it's sorted. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I can get an episode out because I'm so stressed. I've got this meeting in the morning. She's like, don't you worry about it, I'll sort it. So I want to give a massive round of applause to Anna because I don't think she's getting no credit for what she's producing for Quays, because Fem and Blabbermouths, she's been absolutely smashing it. And I think we can all say that. Like 2 episodes of Fem in a week, that was pretty impressive. So proud of you too, girl. There you go.
I'm not really good when I get like little bits of praise.
But
I'm really awkward.
That's one of my inspirations, and I think you're an incredible human being. And I genuinely don't think my life would have been I wasn't the same without you.
Emma, I'm not about to cry. I've already cried on telly, okay? I've already cried on telly.
Get it round too. What's your inspirational women's?
Obviously, like I think there's so many like artists and stuff out there that I think are really inspiring to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chapel Roan at the moment, really, I'm finding them really inspiring.
Yeah.
I think, and like Taylor Swift, her career, and I think she's someone who's like gone so far despite getting so much hate. Very inspiring. Closer to home, I really, really admire my mum.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, she has, honestly, I think why I have such a big heart is because of her, like her kindness and like just how she constantly has so much love for people. I don't understand sometimes, and I think growing up I never understood how she could be so kind to people and just love.
Yeah.
And I think I'm so happy that that's something I feel like I've gained from her. She's also just such a strong woman. My sister's someone who's going through quite a bad illness at the moment, chronic fatigue, and I think seeing how strong she's continued to be through that, it's inspiring to me, because me and my sister constantly have conversations of like, I don't know how she does it to keep going when she's got that illness. Like, I find that inspiring. My grandma, my nana, honestly, love them. They're just so funny. They just keep going.
Yeah.
They're just living their life despite, like, my grandma's had so many different illnesses this year, but she's still thriving. She's still, like, you know, trying to go to all these little things, like her little women's meetings that she goes to.
Aww.
And like she keeps going despite all these things that I feel like, you know, and I think this is the same for everything, like everyone, like despite different things that come into your lives that, you know, might try and like put you down, so many women, including yourself,
rise
up to the challenge, and they just keep going. And I just like, I feel like I sometimes look at women, I'm like, damn.
What a powerhouse.
Damn.
Yeah. I think, like,
Damn.
again, it's so true what you say. I think, you know, you truly never know what someone's going through. And I think I look at some of the women in my life and I'm like, wow, absolute powerhouse. Like, look at that. And again, obviously, like, I'm not getting into massive detail, but like, obviously my family, like, again, I feel like people will always say your mum, your nan, like my sister. But truly, like, I think when you know so much about someone, I think you realise how strong human beings can be. Like, literally, I think we're just, you know what, we're so hard on ourselves sometimes, but like, life is hard. Like, it's so hard. So the fact that we're still going, and like, obviously, you know, I just think that the world of my family, and I think they're all incredible. I think that my mum, my nan, strongest women I know. But yeah, like, I think you never know what someone's going through, and I think that we are all absolutely incredible for just being here and being who we are right now in this moment.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's honestly so many amazing, inspirational women. Obviously, we're going to go into all of that next week on Femme.
Yeah, tune in next week.
Please tune into that, because there won't be a Blabbermouths episode, but there will be a Femme special all about International Women's Day. We've got some of the girls going out to some of the events that are happening over the weekend, which I'm so excited for. It's something that we felt really strongly that we needed to make sure there was a dedicated episode on.
Absolutely.
But for Blabbermouths, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. I feel like I've loved our show. We've had a good little.
It's been very wholesome.
We've had a really wholesome little chit chat.
It has
so
been.
hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you haven't, then
Oh well.
I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, be sure to check out our Femme episode on Monday.
And Blabbers will be back very, very soon.
Blabbers will be back very, very soon. But until then,
Goodbye.
goodbye.